Hello everyone, this video project is done by the members are below.
All of us like to present about Chapter 6 Staffing, Principle of Management DPB10023.
Before enter to the topic, any guesses about staffing?
Staffing is the process of recruiting employees by evaluating their qualifications, skills, and knowledge to fill positions in the organization and retaining a workforce of sufficient quantity and quality to achieve the organization's goals. First, efficient organizational performance. Staffing is the key to the efficient performance of four management functions of planning, organizing, leading, and controlling to be done properly. Second, reduces cost. Staffing ensures that the right person for the right job at the right time to reduce cost of wastage of time and resources. Third, maintaining coordination among employees. Staffing helps to ensure the right people with right qualification who fit in with organizational culture to maintain a healthy cooperation between all staff. Fourth, job satisfaction. When an employee is given the right task to perform with sufficient challenge based on his ability and attitude, he will derive greater satisfaction in performing his job. Next, development of human capital. The staffing function includes training and developing existing employees for organizations' future requirements. Then, enhances corporate image. Staff that are professional, efficient, ethical, and courteous will enhance the image of the organization. Last, meeting current and future needs. Staffing plan and directs the new staff with the requisite their skills and develop current staff for the future roles or outsourcing jobs. So now, what is staffing process? Staffing is a complicated process and it involves various steps, and it starts with workforce planning and ends with the proper recruitment of the employees. So now, let's explore the step 1 of staffing process, which is human resource planning. There are 4 steps in the human resource planning. The first step will be the HR planning, to forecast the organization's need in regard to the number of employees and the required skill. The second step is to choose appropriate recruitment sources to find applicants that have potential. The third step is to select the best from candidate to pool of applicants. Finally, the new employee is welcomed into the organization.
Recruitment. Recruitment is a process of generating a pool of qualified candidates for a job. It is a way through which the manpower requirements of the organization can be fulfilled. Two types of recruitment. One is internal recruitment, is when the business looks to fill the vacancy from within its existing workforce. Another is external recruitment, is when the business looks to fill the vacancy from any suitable applicant outside the business. Let's look at the advantages and disadvantages of internal recruitment and external recruitment. The advantages are: it's cheaper and quicker to recruit. People are already familiar with the business and how it operates. The disadvantages are: limit the number of potential applicants. No new ideas can be introduced from outside. For external recruitment, the advantages are: outside people bring in new ideas, larger pool of workers from which to find the best candidates. The disadvantages: the longer process, more expensive process due to advertising and interview required. Now we are looking at selection process. It's a process of picking the right candidate with prerequisite qualification and capabilities to fill the jobs in the organization. These are the steps of selection process. First is job posting. Creating and distributing a notice of a current job opportunity to allow for application of recruitment method. The second is recruitment. It's the process of generating a pool of qualified candidates for a job. The third is app review. The process of reviewing job application forms, resumes, and various other forms of applicant. The fourth is interview. It's a conversation between applicant and employer. The fifth is selection test. It's a procedure for determining job suitability. The objectives are eliciting an applicant's undesirable traits and also identifying characteristics related to the job. The sixth is reference. It's to verify information provided to establish job suitability and to gain insight from someone who observed. The seventh is offer. As you know, candidates communicate is critical. At this point in the selection process, a written conditional job offer letter is a good practice. The last one is background. Background helps to explore aspects of an individual's background.
Induction and orientation. Induction refers to the process of introducing new employees to the organization and work environment, while orientation is the process of helping new employees to align their jobs and adjust to the new workplace. Four objectives of induction and orientation. Firstly, reduce feelings of anxiety and apprehension among new employees. Secondly, enable new employees to perform their duties efficiently and effectively. Thirdly, enable new employees to feel more comfortable, especially among senior employees. And lastly, enable new employees to form friendly relationships with other new employees as well as existing employees. Training and development. Training helps employees learn specific knowledge or skill to improve performance in their current roles, and development has wider meaning and focuses on employee growth and future performance. Employee training can be categorized into three skills. Firstly, technical skills. Technical skills are the abilities and knowledge needed to perform specialized tasks. They are normally related to mechanical and IT. Secondly, interpersonal skills. Interpersonal skills help an employee to get along with others to get job done smoothly. Interpersonal skills include communication and listening skills, attitude and deportment. And lastly, problem-solving skills. This refers to the ability to solve problems effectively and efficiently. It means being able to identify and define the problem, generating alternative solutions, evaluating and selecting the best alternative, and implementing the selected solution. Next, on-the-job training and off-the-job training. On-the-job training is where employees perform their duties, but under the close supervision of the trainer, who may be the manager, who will provide guidance, counseling, and opportunities to handle projects. While off-the-job training is conducted at the site away from the workplace. Training techniques include simulation and case studies. The objective of career development. It keeps employees to perform better in their current position as well as help them develop new skills and competencies in their career path growth. Prepare employees for promotion. Promotion from within helps organizations retain and develop productive employees. Increase knowledge and skill for the long-term benefit of the organization. And lastly, career development provides challenging assignments, prescribe new responsibility, and help employees grow by developing their abilities.
Performance evaluation can be divided into two types. The first type is informal performance evaluation. Informal performance evaluation is continuously performed by managers on a day-to-day basis. The second type is formal or systematic performance evaluation. This is a formal periodic evaluation that provides an in-depth assessment of an employee's work performance. It also provides opportunities for employees to evaluate their current job scope and job responsibilities as well as determines the set of objectives and priorities for future evaluation. The objectives of performance evaluation are to provide feedback. The employee knows exactly how well he did during the performance review period and uses that information to improve on its future performance. Second objective is justify rewards. Performance appraisals identify the employees who have performed excellently, satisfactorily, or below expectation. Third one is right-sizing or downsizing decision, where an organization needs to lay off or reduce the number of employees. Performance appraisals will help ensure that the high-performing staff are retained. Bias in performance appraisal. Managers must avoid bias in employees' appraisals. Some pitfalls that managers should avoid are: first, recency effect; second, halo effect; third, bounce effect; fourth, central tendency; fifth, differing evaluation behaviors among raters; and lastly, personal biases. In performance evaluation, there are two methods. The first method is behaviorally anchored rating scale (BAS). BAS are scale used to rate work performance. It evaluates an employee's performance in terms of its job requirements. The second method is 360-degree feedback method. It involves rating of the employee by the people around him. Raters may include the general manager, senior managers, peers, team members, customer and suppliers, as well as the individual himself.
Transfer. Transfer refers to the vertical exchange of jobs. It also refers to the transfer of an employee from one management hierarchy to another management hierarchy in the organization. Transfer. First, site transfer and B management level transfer. Site transfer involves the transfer of position or workplace in the same organization or two different organizations. The objective: create vacancy in department, provide the opportunity for employees to widen their knowledge, and maintain employee interest toward their level. Transfer occurs when an employee is promoted or demoted from one management level to another. This transfer occurs as a result of the performance evolution. The objective: provide opportunity for employees to obtain a wide experience as part of their career development. Motivate employees to fill a vacancy in the organization in order to achieve organizational goals effectively. Maintain employee level of motivation and increase their interest toward their jobs. And lastly, provide warning to employees who do not show a satisfactory performance in order to improve their performance. Separation. Employee separation occurs when employees cease to be members of the organization, the service agreement ends, and the employee leaves the organization. Causes of employee separation. Resignation. It occurs when an employee quits the organization on voluntary, personal, or professional grounds. Retirement. It occurs when an employee has completed his full tenure in an organization. It may be voluntary retirement, compulsory retirement, or retirement due to the death of the employee. Layoff is temporary removal of employee from the payroll of an organization due to adverse conditions. Next, suspension. Under suspension, an employee is prohibited from attending and performing work due to disciplinary reason. Discharge. It is a permanent termination of employee due to the reason such as alcoholism or drug abuse. Lastly, dismissal. An employee is dismissed from his service. It is punitive measure for some misconduct.
Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like our video, don't forget to like, share, and comment.